to
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, the Honorable Mr. Udi Samanhudi as our lecturer of academic speaking course, and all of my beloved friends in the associations, we would like to deliver our materials. And the title of our materials is The Importances of Public Speaking. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Tasmi. I'm as the moderator of Group 5. And the member are Arisya Putri, Teguh Ardiansyah, Alif Ardi Andrias, and Nur Salamah Hidayatillah. Next slide. Okay, we have to know what is the definition of public speaking. I think public speaking is one of the most important and most dreaded forms of communications. Glossophobia or speech anxiety is the most common fear people have across the globe. Throughout primary school, it is easy to be the student who sits in the back of the classrooms and avoids raising his or her his or her hand to dodge such situations. But in the working world, public speaking is a vital skill to have and to hone. It affects simple, everyday interactions between coworkers, bosses and employees, marketing professionals, and clients. And it can have an enormous impact on your career path and your level of success in your industry. The next slide will be delivered by Nur Salamah.
Okay, the reason why public speaking is important. First, to win over the crowd. An important skill to have in business and especially in the public relation arena is the skill of persuasion or the ability to win over the crowd, inside and outside the workplace. The power of persuasion to carry you far, and it all starts by honing those public speaking skills. Mastering public speaking results in the increase to confident and with that a cool and collected presence in front of an audience. Of course, it is imperative to be knowledgeable about the subject you are presenting. Beyond that, when making kind, including a sales pitch to a client, you need to be prepared to answer an opposition and to speak with poise. To make a strong case, the ability to speak publicly is not only important but essential to make forward strides. For example, in order to express why a certain product or idea would be an interesting topic to an editor or a publication, one must use strong enough, convincing language to equip intrigue and curiosity. A great pitch will persuade to the customer or editor to want to know more. When addressing any audience with an idea or argument for or against something, public speaking is allowed to you allow you to make your case compellingly and convincingly. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. The second, to motivate people. A great public speaker attains the power to motivate his or her audience to do something, stop doing something, change behavior, or reach objectives. But to carry an idea forward, you must be able to exceed and enliven your peers, employers, co-workers, and customers. Public speakers are leaders who are able to inspire their audience to work harder to achieve their goals. As a public speaker, your role is to influence your listener and create an environment where everyone walks out ready to roll. You are not merely giving a speech in attempt to get your audience to take a certain action. Speakers are part of the action and can convey their passion and drive. It is enough to simply know about the issue at hand, but to make your audience share your position. Elections have been won simply because one candidate was a better public speaker than the other. Being knowledgeable is a factor, of course, but more importantly, being able to arouse passion in people through skilled public speaking will motivate your audience to make a move. When people talk about having a voice in the world, they mean having an impact on the world by voicing your thoughts and your knowledge in an exciting way. A mastery of public speaking allows you to relate to the audience and gain their trust. As a skilled public speaker, you become likable and believable, and you will be able to inspire and even entertain the crowd. Thank you.
Okay, number 3, to inform. The ability to inform is one of the most important aspects of public speaking. From presenting research papers and PowerPoint presentations in school to presenting ideas and pitches to your boss or client, informative public speaking is a vital component of a successful career across all work fields. Once you have their attention, a good informative speech sharing your knowledge of a subject with an audience enhance, enhances their understanding and makes them remember your words long after you have finished. For example, you might be asked to instruct a group of coworkers on how to use new computer software or to address your employees on company happenings, whether it is giving demonstrations or sharing an area of expertise. This form of public speaking is an essential skill in today's world. 4. Being a good speaker is part of being a good leader. The greatest leader of our time are also some of the best speakers of our time. In fact, their ability to speak clearly, compellingly, and charismatically are a big part of how they became leaders in the first place. One's ability to lead is closely entwined with their ability to connect with and motivate their audience. 5. Being comfortable public speaking will help you in an interview setting. Whether you are delivering a speech or the subject of an interview, one of the most nerve wracking parts of the experience is being the center of attention. Because public speaking and an interview setting can often be so similar, becoming a self assured speaker will only enhance your comfortability while in the spotlight in other settings. If you are used to delivering speeches and presentations to dozens or even hundreds of people, you are going to be primed for some serious one on one or two on one interview time. Not only will public speaking experience give you confidence in your qualifications, but you can also feel confident in your actual communication skills. Interviewers, whether they be for employment opportunities, scholarship applications, or volunteer positions, are always looking for someone who can speak well and do it with assertiveness.
Okay, the next is increase in self-confidence. Public speaking will help you increase your self-confidence dramatically. We live in materialistic society and you can avoid that. A lot of our self-worth and self-esteem is gained by our perception of what we think other people think about us. By doing public speaking, you are increasing your skill at communicating with others, making you more confident around people automatically, and it also increases your skill at per- perceiving people's reaction to your message. The next 7, one of the best ways to generate sales or get a better job. If you own a business or do some form of work on the side, public speaking is one of the best ways to generate sales. Understanding how to effectively get your message and the emotion tied to the message across to another person can help you generate more sales for your company. Public speaking skills are also important in securing a better job. It is how to present yourself at a job interview that will be the ultimate decider as to whether or not you land that higher paying job and whether or not you get paid in the higher bracket or lower bracket of pay rates page. It will allow you to make a difference in your life, business, community, and career. As we said above, every speaking opportunity is an opportunity to grow in leadership and influence. Having the opportunity to influence people's thoughts. Remember, they are taking time out of their busy head to listen to your touch on the world. Put you in a position to create real positive change in people's life. In order for anything important to happen, an idea needs to be transferred from
one person to many. President Nixon did this when he inspired America to put a man on the moon. Public speaking is one of the great ways to get your idea across and make a difference. The next is Alif.
9. Public speaking will help you form tribe of supporters around you. By standing up in front of people and delivering a talk, you can attract like-minded people around you. Seth Godin called this a tribe, and I think it is a great concept. You have come to this website because of words, video, and podcasts I have created and put out there. Hopefully, you will stay and become a part of the tribe. By giving speeches, you can help to build your own tribe of supporters. 10. Public speaking allows you to improve upon your knowledge. One of the best way to learn is to teach. And public speaking is exactly that, an opportunity to teach. Public speaking is important because it helps you to improve your knowledge. The preparation that goes into a speech and the fact that you have to work out how to communicate to others effectively make you understand your content that's much better. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for the speech. So we can conclude that public speaking is one of the most important and most dreaded forms of communication. And as tool of informations, and public speaking will help you in a lot of things, and we can get a better job if we can do public speaking. I think that's all of our presentation today. We are so sorry if we have many mistakes in this video. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.